shadow in the fog, a name whispered in fear. Jack the Ripper, the most notorious serial killer in history. But who was he? And why was he never caught? Let's unravel the 7 darkest facts about this mystery. Over 130 years later, we still don't know who Jack the Ripper was. There were hundreds of suspects, from doctors to royalty, but no one was ever convicted. Was it a madman or a mastermind who stayed one step ahead of the law? Taunting letters signed Jack the Ripper were sent to the police and the press. Was this a cruel prank, or did they come from the killer himself? One letter even came with a piece of human kidney, a gruesome reminder of his horrific acts. Jack the Ripper targeted women, mainly prostitutes, in the impoverished Whitechapel district. His victims were mutilated in ways too brutal to describe. The bodies were left as grim signatures of his bloody work. Experts believe Jack the Ripper had surgical skills. His precision in mutilating victims suggested he was more than just a madman, but perhaps a doctor or butcher, someone familiar with human anatomy. The Whitechapel district was terrorized by fear. Over the course of just a few months, 5 brutal murders occurred. The so-called canonical 5 were confirmed as his victims, but did he kill more? Or did the terror stop because the Ripper vanished into the night? Modern investigators continue to study the case. DNA evidence has been tested, new suspects have emerged, and wild theories abound, from famous artists to members of the royal family. But still, the mystery remains unsolved. Jack the Ripper's reign of terror ended over a century ago, but his story lives on. The fear he spread, the horror he caused, and the mystery he left behind have made him a legend of the night. And perhaps, he's watching even now from the shadows. Who was Jack the Ripper? We may never know, but his legend will never die.